Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to dig a little bit deeper, speaking about knowledge, information, wisdom, and the transfer of real wealth. This is the wealth they don't want you to know about. This is the transfer of wealth they do not want you to know about. See, this is the wealth that you can't see. You see it, but you don't see it because you're living in wealth in the house that somebody else built. You're driving wealth. You're driving a car that someone built. You're eating wealth. You're eating food that someone else raised. Someone else grew. How did they grow it? How did they grow it? They grew it with knowledge. How did they build it? They built it with knowledge. How did they manufacture it? They manufactured it with knowledge. That's wealth. What are you going to buy if you have nothing to build? What are you going to buy if you have nothing to manufacture? What are you going to buy if you have nothing to grow? See, the matrix has manipulated you, tricked you into transferring real assets, real wealth to cash, which has no value. Real wealth, guys, is in the knowledge and the information. Real wealth is in the skill set. The plumber, the carpenter, the electrician, the nurse, the farmer. That's real wealth. But all those trades I just named, they've all been hijacked by a currency that has no value. Just think about it, guys. You're paying someone else for their knowledge. That's all you're doing. So when you transfer wealth to your children, you're transferring debt to them. You're not transferring real wealth. You're transferring man-made wealth, artificial wealth, paper wealth. See, that type of wealth that you're transferring to your children, today's wealth in the modern society, that's paper wealth. That's the kind of wealth that can be taken from them. That's the kind of wealth they can lose. But if you transfer real wealth to them, knowledge, skills, information, that can't be taken from them. And they can use that wealth to build the paper wealth, which is temporary. See? That's the real wealth. Knowledge, skills, and information. Hold on, guys. That is the real wealth. The cars, the assets, the houses, money, all that wealth, without the knowledge wealth, the skill wealth, the information wealth, all that can be taken from you. It can be confiscated. But they cannot confiscate your mind. They can't confiscate your skills. They can't confiscate your knowledge. They can't confiscate the information in your mind. See, they're paying you not to learn. Your parents are doing you a disservice when they transfer cash and assets to you without transferring the knowledge, without transferring the information, without transferring the skills. They're doing you a disservice. They are robbing you of your future. They're not giving you a future. They're cheating you of your future. Because all you're going to do with all the money and all that stuff, all you're going to do is give it to the people with the information, with the knowledge, with the skills, because you don't know how to do anything. You don't know how to build a house. You don't know how to do plumbing. You don't know how to do electrical work. You don't know how to do welding. You don't know how to repair your car. You don't know how to do HVAC. You don't know how to do carpentry. All you know how to do is be a servant. So all your money is going to go to everybody with those skills, with that knowledge, and with the information. They're going to take your money from you. And you're going to be back in the same position that your parents was in when they start building their wealth, because they didn't transfer knowledge to you. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. All the people with the knowledge, the skills, and the information, they're going to get all that money back from you in one generation. Because knowledge, information, and a skill set, a trade, is true wealth. See? So that's how the matrix, that's why the matrix keep money in front of you and give it to you, because the matrix knows that the money, that's not what the value is. See? That's not what the value is. They glorify going to college and charging you a premium to go to college. You're not really learning a skill in college. That's not what the information and the knowledge is. The information, the knowledge, and the skills are in the trades. Now, for those individuals who are going to school to be a doctor, doctors need to have a certain personality trait, a certain mindset. They need to have certain characteristics. Everyone is that's an MD. They are not real doctors. A real doctor is a person with a heart that loves people. A real doctor is a person with a soul, a spirit that loves people. The type of doctors they're graduating today love money. Not all of them. But a lot of them are middlemen between you and the pharmaceutical companies, between the institution or the hospital and you. They don't love you. They don't have time to love you. You are a number. You are a product. The doctor can care whether you live or die. The doctor's following a script. He don't love you as a human being. He's following a script. And that script have finance department written on it. The doctor gets his marching orders or her marching orders from the finance department. And we know that the finance department are scavengers. The finance department is there to generate as much revenue as possible. They are the ones that control the hospital. They bring in the revenue. The doctor is just a middleman between the insurance company and the finance department, between the hospital and the finance department. And you're just a product. See? So like I said before, the wealth is in the knowledge and the information. The more knowledge you have, the more information you have, the more skills you have, the more valuable you are to yourself, not to them. See, the system, the matrix, the banks, the insurance companies, they hate people that are educated, knowledgeable, smart, intelligent, have information. They hate that when you come to them with the information and knowledge. They want you to come to them totally ignorant, so they can pick every meat off of your bone. See, the system does not. The system sells you information through the college. They sell you information. That information is sold to you so you can be an employee. That's it. College is a, what's the word? Hold on a second. College is an auction block where you go to learn whatever information that you're going to learn. And then the owners of the companies, the recruiters, the headhunters, they go out and look and see who on the auction block they're going to bid on. You're on an auction block. See, that's all college is. To see who you're going to go work for. As a servant, as a wage slave, even a high earning wage slave. You may be a high earning wage slave. So the system is preparing you for that. But all of the trades, those are undesirable. That's why they call those blue collar. Those are undesirable. Masonry, welding, construction. Those are labor jobs. No one wants those. But those jobs literally build the country. They literally built the bridges and the skyscrapers. Like physically, like literally. I'm not talking about no metaphysical space age stuff. I'm talking about like physically labor. These people are the backbones of the country. That's the transfer of wealth. Not money. Not that type of asset. The asset is in your mind, something they can't take from you. They can't tax away your knowledge. They can't tax away your information. They can't fee away your skill set. They can't foreclose on your knowledge. They can't confiscate your information. They can't repo your skill set. Everything else, the money, the cars, the houses can be taken from you. Can be confiscated, foreclosed on. They can't asset forfeiture your knowledge, your information, your mind. They can't take those things from you. Your meditation, your discipline. Your consciousness. Once you elevate your consciousness, once you become aware, once you have seen the system for what it is, you can't unsee it. And they can't take that away from you, because now you can see them for what they are. The manipulators, the backsteppers, the liars that they are. That's the type of knowledge. That's the kind of information they can't take from you. You become a threat then. They do not want you a part of society at all. Because they don't want you to educate everybody else. They don't want you to transfer that type of knowledge to your children or to your family. They only want you to transfer that kind of wealth. They only want you to transfer the type of wealth they can take from you. They can go see the transfer of knowledge, information, and skill set. See, that shit do not go to probate court. That stays with you. A judge can't divide that up. See, that stays with you. But if you go to probate court, a judge can divide and steal and scheme all kind of little stuff. The lawyers get half your money. The lawyers get none of your knowledge. The lawyers get none of your information. None of your skills. The state get none of your true wealth. That's what you pass on to your children. That's what you pass on to your family. Pass on knowledge, information. Pass on discipline, meditation, humbleness, integrity. That's what you pass on. See? So people have been bamboozled with this transferring generational wealth. That's a scam. That's a trick. And you say, "Oh, I know how to just keep it and do." I mean, come on. Just think about it, guys. There's no guarantee that your children are going to manage that generational wealth without the knowledge. What if you don't have kids? What if your child dies before you do? So someone in your family, your uncle or sister, have to have the knowledge. Don't live your life in planning as though your children are going to be as responsible as you if you don't train them and teach them to be as responsible as you. Don't assume that they're going to automatically be responsible without the knowledge, without the information, without the discipline to hold on to that wealth. Because they don't have the knowledge, man, they will lose it all to a spouse, to another relative, to greed, to corruption. They'll lose it all. The government loves to confiscate and take shit. That's what they're here for. That's what they live for, to steal. Okay, guys? So I hope I got that message across. Let me say it. Let me summarize it very fast. The true transfer of wealth is knowledge, information, skill set, discipline, humbleness, meditation. It's those things you can't see. It's those things that cannot be taken away from you. Once you have it, it is yours until you die. It can't be confiscated. It can't be repossessed. It can't be foreclosed on. They can't take it from you in probate court. Your family can't sue you for it. Cannot sue you for your knowledge. Nobody can force you to give them your knowledge, your information. That's the point I'm trying to make. Everything else, guys, can burn down, can be crashed. You can lose it. Can be confiscated from you. Can be stolen from you. If you know how to grow your own food, have a homestead, if you know husbandry, it can't be taken from you. If you know how to build a house, they can't be taken from you. It can't be confiscated. If you're a mechanic, it can't be repossessed. See, guys? So, guys, I hope this message for those people with the mind, with the eyes to see and with the ears to hear, understand that most people would not accept this message because people are too blinded with money and they think they know how to use it and operate it and keep it and save it. Some people do. Most people don't. That's why they say that if you give a person that lacks the knowledge and the information $1 million, within 5 to 10 years, all that money is going to go back to the system. So the easiest way, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say something very controversial. If you have money, the easiest way to try to help your family is to diversify the money. Give that money to enough family members. Give them the knowledge and the money to enough family members, and hopefully enough of them will be able to hold on to it. Because if you give that money to 1 or 2 family members and they blow it all, that's it. For the whole family loses the ability to grow that money because you only gave it to 2 people. And the person who you think is the least responsible, they may be the one that surprised you. And the person you think is the most responsible, they may be the one that shock you. And they'll lose it all. So guys, realize, like, diversity applies everywhere. Diversifying your investment applies in all areas of your life. Okay, guys? Until next time, guys, keep your house clean, keep your car clean, keep your mind clean, keep your body clean, and keep your diet clean, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poison that's in the food supply. And guys, download and deploy your anti-malware software, debug and unplug from the matrix. And until next time, guys, I'm Contraband 777, signing off. Now go and grow yourself. Peace.